live today. Today is a really juicy topic. And this topic is depriving from a video that I did just recently on TikTok. So it's something that I want to talk about, right? So yeah, we'll wait for people to come in. Come in as you come in. Please like the live, send some hearts, share the live. Okay, thank you. So today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of women engaging in intercourse, right? And lack of a better term, having sex. I don't want to be banned. So, for starters, hold on. So, oh my God, if my teacher texts me again, I lose my head. So, here's the thing. There are many pros, but there's also a lot of cons if you don't do some things the right way. So, let's start with the pros, right? So the pros, well, depending on who's looking at it, right? Because we're all very different. So depending on who's, the pros can be, but this is my general list of pros, right? So one pro could be a energy increase. One pro, like energy increase meaning money, meaning beauty, but that's only if you transmute. Watch my videos on transmutation. Benefit also feeling good. You get that oxytocin, you get that dopamine, and as humans, you need that love. You need that. As humans, you really need that. So it is some benefit to it, right? I won't lie and say that it's not. Let's see. And then you have, I want to say that, but I'm not sure. Then you have, now for some, babies. On my end of the spectrum, that would be a con, but for someone else, that's amazing, relationship increase, love increase. It's a lot of pros there. Yeah. Now, the cons. It's so much easier to name the cons, okay? But when a woman is experiencing intercourse, it is very easy for her to also feel very happy. It depends on what it depends on who the guy is. It depends on how he's treating her. It depends on if the sex is even good. It depends on those things. So I can't even say that that particular thing is a pro, but for some it would be a pro. The female body needs that, especially in ovulation, follicular times. This is something that our body is biologically wired to crave. So that's a pro, that you get your rocks off. Okay. Now, moving over to the cons. Okay. And this won't be a long video today because I'm so sleepy. The cons would be listed as such. One, energetic energetic transferring. Okay. The fact that you can even get someone's energy through that, because women are definitely like receivers. The fact that you can possibly get someone's energy sucks for me. Like every time I think of that, I'm just like, but since I've learned how to transmute that, it's okay for me to, it's okay for me to experience intercourse because now I know how to deal with the energy, right? But energy transference. So if you have a guy that is like depressed, or he's just a bad person, very very minimal standards, very minimal potential, he's broke, he's poor, like those type of people, you will get that energy. So that's why I often say, pick quality. If you want to even be engage in intercourse, pick quality, because you will get those qualities. Now, another con, okay, along with energy transference, another con would be the fact that you could get pregnant. Now, again, two sides of the same coin. It depends on who's looking at that. Some people want to be pregnant, some people don't, right? 3, infections, okay? A lot of women today aren't taking care of their bodies properly, so it's much easier for you to get an infection. It's much easier for an infection to bother you or to latch on to your vaginal microbiome. Especially with today's dating scene. Everybody's just having sex with everybody, everybody's sharing fluids, everybody is kind of, in a pool of mixing. So I think, I think it's just best for us to keep that as a con, because although it's fun to, it might be fun for some, and I'm not judging, but yeah, it's just too much mixing right now. So the infection rate is so much more higher than it ever has been. Like, have y'all looked at those statistics? Like, it's crazy right now. And then you have, hi, tap the live as you come in. And then you have your BBs, you have your yeast infections, STDs, things like that. Like, a lot of people are dealing with a lot of things today. And I don't want to be a part of it. I know y'all don't. So that's a big con. Another con is the fact that if you don't know how to transmute the energy, you will feel very tired. You will feel very drained of your energy. And you will feel very like just blah, blah, And you don't want that. You don't want that. So these are the cons, right? There is a lot more cons. But what I'm trying to come here and say is weigh your options, weigh your benefits. If you're going to engage in any type of intercourse, always know how to transmute. I have a video on that. Learn how to transmute if you are going to still engage in intercourse, because you will lose everything. Being intimate with the wrong person, you will lose everything. Your spark, your money, your beauty, you will lose everything. So if you don't know how to transmute energy, hold off for a little bit, okay? Continuously get yourself tested. Choose men of good quality. Like, you don't want to just, and I know sometimes it's hard for us to like fight those fight those feelings of like, oh, I just want to get my rocks off. Like, I just want to, it's hard to fight those feelings. Like, I'm human, it's hard to fight, but you have to love yourself more than you love those feelings. You have to love yourself more than you love peeing, okay? Or you will be paying the price, right? Now, yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. I won't stay on for long, but I hope you guys love this video. Give it a heart, a thumbs up. I will see you guys soon. Mwah.